Hey, what's up you guys? It's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. So one of the most important things when it comes to growing a successful YouTube channel or Instagram or blog or any other kind of social media platform or online business is your branding, which is also one of the most overlooked things when it comes to growing an online presence because most creators are focused on numbers such as their likes and comments, their views and subscribers, their followers, or usually only base their successes on how many views and or likes they can get and how fast they can get them. And because so many creators are so focused on these vanity metrics and numbers, what they're not focused on, what they should be focused on more, is the impact they're having on their audience and how that is going to affect the overall growth of their platform and their business. Now, the four main reasons why your YouTube channel or Instagram or blog or online business absolutely has to have a branding strategy. Number one, it helps you to understand who you are and what it is you are bringing to your platform to help you stand out more and grow faster. Secondly, it also helps you to communicate your brand to other people. How can you convince somebody that your channel is worth subscribing to or your Instagram is worth following if you yourself don't even know what it is you're pitching? Thirdly, it's going to help you to attract the perfect audience or even in some cases attract the right customers. Because if you don't know who it is you are trying to attract as a follower or subscriber or customer, then how are platforms like YouTube or Instagram supposed to know who to put your content in front of to help you reach the right audience and grow your platform? And then finally, it also helps you to position yourself on your platform so that you can stack up against all the other people on your same platform and stand out as something that is different and bringing something new to your platform. So how do you go about finding your unique branding and build a strategy off of that? By figuring out what is your purpose. People on YouTube, on Instagram, and even in the off-web business space, they are not subscribing to you or buying your product because of your niche or just because of the category that you are placing your content and or your product into. What they are doing is they are buying into what it is you are putting out there because of the purpose that your content or your product is going to serve them. And the sooner you figure out what your unique purpose is, the sooner you can begin to actually project that purpose to other people and grow your audience and or your consumer base. For example, Whole Foods Market did not become famous by labeling themselves a food and drink company or grocery store. By projecting their unique purpose of becoming an organic grocer in the United States that sells products that are completely free of anything artificial. So once people became aware of their unique purpose and what it is they were here to accomplish, that then helped them stand out among all the other grocery stores in the US and buy into what it is they were putting out there. And it is the exact same thing when you're talking about a YouTube channel or an Instagram or your blog, and in cases of online businesses like stores and shops. Which is why most of the time when you see creators on Instagram, they almost always have a line in their bios or their name that tells you what their purpose is and what their account is here to give their audience. So that the second anybody lands on their Instagram or their YouTube channel, they can immediately read that line in their bios or on their channel banners on YouTube and know immediately what is this person's content trying to give me and what am I subscribing to if I follow their Instagram or their YouTube channel. And then, as I have said so many times in past videos on my channel, once you have your brand's purpose in mind and you begin to project that purpose onto your audience members, websites like YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest, they are designed to make sure that every single one of their users has the perfect tailor-made content put right in front of them. Using tools like TikTok's For You page, the Instagram Explore page, the YouTube recommended page. Once these platforms are aware of what your purpose is and what you're trying to achieve with your content, they're then going to make sure that your content reaches the perfect audience so that you can begin to grow the perfect audience and become so much more successful. So now with all that in mind, how do you go about figuring out what is your purpose? What is your YouTube channel or your Instagram account or your blog here to do? And the best way to do this is to answer these four simple questions to help you draw conclusions to work off of. So question number one, why did you start your channel or your business in the first place? And more specifically, what change did you want to bring? For example, way back when, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, they started Apple way back in I believe like 9 1975 or so, and they were both college dropouts whose #1 mission was to create a computer that was small enough to set up in either your house or your office. When Jeff Bezos first invented Amazon back in 1994, their #1 mission was to become an online marketplace to compete with all the other bookstores in the area. So when you thought about starting your YouTube channel, your blog, your Instagram, what was it that you wanted to give people or share with them? What is your motive for creating videos or blog posts or Instagram content? Once you have that figured out, that is one of the biggest steps to figuring out who your target audience is going to be. Now, question number 2. When you are envisioning somebody landing on your YouTube channel, your Instagram account, your blog, what is it they are looking for that your platform is going to provide them? What is a change that they want or need to see that your platform is going to provide? Somebody who is on their 3rd or 4th attempt at a fitness journey and absolutely nothing is working for them. Somebody who wants to start a blog or YouTube channel and has no idea where to start. Somebody who is wanting to learn more about the law of attraction but needs guidance on how to start and how to go about it. Once you can visualize what it is your target audience is looking for and searching up on YouTube or Google or Instagram, it's then going to be much easier for you to figure out what are you going to be able to give them with your channel's purpose and how are you going to be able to do it. Question number 3 is a very important one, and that is, what are you going to bring to your platform that is new and different and unique? No matter what platform or product or service it is you want to put out there online or in the real world, there are already going to be millions and millions of people who are already doing that one thing or selling that one product. So how are you going to stand out as a new creator or a new brand, new company that's going to be offering something that is not already being done? Again, if we use the example of Whole Foods Market, there have been grocery stores all over North America for centuries upon centuries. But when Whole Foods came onto the market as one of the very first organic focused grocery stores, they automatically stood out and gained a massive audience and customer base. Amazon created an online bookstore to compete with all of the other physical ones that already existed to reach a much wider audience with a lot more variety. So what hasn't already been done? What is lacking in your market and your community that your platform or your business can help with or provide? And then finally, question number 4, to tie it all together, what do you want to be known for? When somebody tells their friends or their family members or their coworkers about your YouTube channel, your blog, your website, your product, how do you want them to describe your platform? What adjectives or feelings and emotions are they going to use to describe it? And what is it about what they have experienced by looking at your platform or using your product or your service that's going to make them want to keep coming back and using your service or watching your content over and over and over again? Because once you have that super loyal audience and customer base that keeps coming back and never ever leaves you, that is when you're going to really and truly see success upon success upon success. If, for example, you have one video on YouTube that blows up and gets like 500,000 views, it doesn't matter how well that video did in that one instance. What really matters is how many of those viewers are going to subscribe to you, how many of them are watching your other videos, how many of them have your notifications turned on so they never miss another upload. Whether we are talking about a social media platform or a business or service of some kind, the only thing that really truly matters for your overall long-term and sustainable success is the quality of your audience and how loyal they are to your branding. So once you have these 4 questions answered, you're then going to have a much better image in your mind of your brand strategy. What is it you're going to be doing? What are the steps you have to take to be able to achieve that end goal you have planned in your head? That is the real foundation of every single successful social media platform, store, company, and business that currently exists all across the world. So that, you guys, is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask them down below. I answer every single one of my comments. As always, thank you all for watching. I love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!